Hi, my name is Matthew Bellisario. Welcome to the BellisarioSonic YouTube channel from the heart of the Deep South on the outskirts of Birmingham, Alabama, where we talk about music, records, do record reviews, interviews, and much more. If you've missed the past couple of interviews that I've done, go back and check those out. If you want to know how you can make a digital recording sound analog, go check out the interview that I did with Simon Phillips. He goes into a lot of detail on how that happens. This past Sunday, I talked to Miguel Atwood Ferguson, a real fun conversation I had with him about his 4-record release, part 1 of 3.5 hours worth of music, fantastic album. Go check out the interview with him and the review that I did of his album. Also coming up tomorrow, I have an interview going up with Mamiko Watanabe. I've been raving about this album, and you're missing out if you haven't listened to this. This is a fantastic record, both in the quality of playing on here as well as the actual sound quality of the record. This is really an audiophile recording. Sounds fantastic. It sounds analog. This is one of my, I would say right now, this is one of my top picks for 2024 new jazz releases, which leads me to today's review, today's needle drop. This is on the Jojo Record label. After hearing this, I went out and picked up 3 more Jojo Record releases. So I figured it would be fitting to go ahead and do the founder of the label, Simon Belety's record that was put out in 2022. This record label is fairly new. It was established in 2020. There are about 7 or 8 releases on this label. Simon is a guitar player. Has been playing for a long time as a sideman. But this album here is interesting because although it's kind of his record as a leader, it is his record as a leader, and he's a guitar player, the guitar doesn't hog up all the room on this, I should say. He gives room to all the players on here. You've got Kirk Lightsey on the piano. You've got Asaf Yuria playing the soprano and tenor saxophones. He gets room to play. Wonderful player. Gilles Naturel, I think is how you pronounce his name, on bass. Jason Brown is on drums. And Josh Evans on trumpet. And there's a couple of special guests as well on the record. But he does give a lot of time to these other players. So really, his guitar serves the music on this. So far, I've only listened to about 3 tracks streaming on Amazon, so I'm really interested to tear this open, drop the needle on here, and see how this sounds. So we're going to do that together. I'm really excited about this label. Again, based on Mamiko's album, which I was just completely blown away by, both by her playing, just the fire in her playing, the phrasing she has, the players on the album that accompany her, and the sound quality is fantastic. This label, Jojo Records, only puts out in a physical form on vinyl record. He does not put out CDs. He's very passionate about doing vinyl records, according to what I'm reading on the website. And he also does streaming, obviously, which is how I listen to this. So this right here, a gatefold album. Looks like there's a write-up here on the inside. Nice pictures. You know, these are pretty nice quality jackets. They're not really flimsy. They're nice. Let's go ahead and pull the record out. This one just in a regular paper sleeve. So we'll put that in a anti-static sleeve here. I'll pull this out. And I don't know where these are being pressed at. Robo 1087 is on the dead wax here. And then you've got a JJR003A, which is probably the 3rd Jojo record press release, I'm guessing. So here we have the vinyl. Nice 180 gram record here. I'm going to go ahead and spray this off. We're going to drop it on the Fluence RT85 with the Ortofon Blue, going through a Shipmoney preamp into my Yamaha HS8 speakers. And this is pretty much a straight ahead type jazz record. I like the stuff that I've listened to so far. I've listened to this Yodam Silverstein, a couple of tunes off of this. So I'll be reviewing this very soon. And the Amos Hoffman Minor Operation. This is another one that I listened to a couple of tunes off of. And I really liked the music. So I was like, you know what? I was so impressed with Mamiko's album that I was like, well, I'm going to try to get as many of these as I can off this label. And I don't know how many of these they're pressing, but if you like these, I would definitely get your hands on them. Amazon, last I saw, had all of these still available. So I think there might be a Bandcamp site that has them on there as well, but I got all of these off of Amazon. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this on. I like the fact that they're on black vinyl. And again, Mamiko's pressing was quiet. It was an audiophile pressing, so we'll see how this one fares. I hope that this one... Now, this one is a 2022 release. This one's called Habiba by Kirk Lightsey, who is the piano player. There's your song lineup with all of the songwriters. So you got a Wayne Shorter tune on here, Tony Williams tune, Thad Jones, another Wayne Shorter tune. There's all your players. So he's been playing jazz for over 30 years as a guitar player, arranger, and producer of jazz. Let's see what... Nice sound. So far, very warm sound. This was released October 28th of 2022, but it was recorded in Paris in 2020. Recording, mixing, and mastering by Julien Bassères. So nice warm sound. It's a pretty good mix. Bass sounds nice and round, full. It's got some depth to it. great playing. So these other releases here, some great playing here. I love the tone of his guitar. So Mimikos was a 2023 release. Even though I'm saying it's a jazz release of the year for me for new releases, of the ones I've listened to, this is probably my favorite, or one of them for sure. This one here is a 2023 release here. And this one here is an actual 2024 release. So I will be reviewing all of these here pretty quickly. All three of these were recorded, mixed, and mastered by Andreas Mayer, and that's a different person that did this album, even though this one sounds very good. Pretty flat. I mean, it's a flat pressing. Been fairly quiet. I've heard just a little bit here and there. Nothing. So far, it's been a good pressing. I'm enjoying it. You can hear kind of the room noise a little bit. The studio, then you can hear them. Yeah, you can kind of hear them playing, you know. So it does kind of have almost a live ambiance to it, even though it's a very, very high quality recording, very warm recording. Nice. So I'm going to let the next song play, Steve Grossman tune, 415 Central Park West. I'm going to let that start. And then what I'll do is I'll flip it over and we'll listen to More Than You Know off of the other tune, and maybe go into the second tune on the other side, so we can hear a little bit off both sides. So far I'm digging this. Great straight ahead jazz. And again, even though it's he's a guitar player, the guitar is not doesn't take over the whole album. He gives a lot of room to these other players on here. Cool arrangement, I think. Drums have pretty nice resonance. The horns sound really nice and warm. I like the sound of the trumpet and the saxophone. Yeah, I'm digging it. Next song's called 415 Central Park West. We'll listen to a little bit of that. Yeah. Nice. There's a ride up in there. Yeah, nice sounding recording. Nice sounding record. Bass playing. Really nice full bass too. It sounds really good. So I'm digging this so far. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this down, flip it over, we'll listen to a tune off the other side. So far, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to reviewing these other two. I would really like to have the whole catalog. We'll see if funds allow for that or not. But I'm really impressed so far by this label. This one's called More Than You Know. And this is kind of, they're kind of laid back to mid-tempo tunes throughout this record. So it was recorded in Paris at the Studio de Meudon. So again, you got Kirk Lightsey on piano, Asaf Yuria on soprano and tenor saxophone, Gilles Naturel on bass, Jason Brown on drums, Josh Evans on trumpet. You have special guest John Betsch on drums on tracks 3 and 4. Darryl Hall, bass on tracks 3 and 4. I'm going to put a link below in the notes to Jojo Records website so you can go check out all the releases. So far, I count 7 releases by the label, and the latest is the Amos Hoffman. You can also purchase off their website as well, so I'd recommend doing that. Actually, I'll probably go on there and get a couple of these other ones. So some of them are only on Amazon available, some of them are available on the website. So Nice. There's a little bit of noise on this side. I'm getting a couple little pops. Beautiful playing. I love this stuff. Yeah, beautiful playing. So again, while Simon is a guitar player, he lets the guitar serve the music. He's not, taking up the whole album by all these, soloing taking every solo and all that kind of stuff. Beautiful playing by the horn players on here. Piano playing is wonderful. So I'm interested to see what other things are going to be coming out by this record label. I appreciate you guys checking out the channel, leaving your comments, giving the thumbs up, supporting this new music, giving it a chance. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so that you can see I've been dropping reviews almost every day, trying to catch up to these records that I bought on Amazon that only have 30 days. And I've been mixing those in with other releases that I've had and have gotten behind. So I'm trying to drop them pretty much 6 days a week and then dropping the interviews on Sunday. So that's kind of been the schedule of late. I've been dropping them on 2 p.m., the reviews, 6 days a week, and I'm dropping the interviews on Sunday around noon. So stay tuned. This Sunday again from Amico. Stay tuned for more reviews. I've got probably about 30 some odd releases here to review. They're just sitting at my feet, so more to come. To me, it's kind of like a late night record, kind of kick back. Wow, really nice bass sound. I mean, this is a really nice sounding warm record. It really is. It does sound analog to me. Especially when the drums, how the drums are recorded really makes such a big difference. You hear that. It's a pretty laid back record, but when you hear that, and you hear that resonance and that depth come off the horns, piano sounds nice. It's got some depth to it. It's pretty nice. I'm digging it. So go check it out. Give it a listen on Amazon streaming or whatever streaming service. And then I would go ahead and pick these up while you can. All right, folks. We'll talk to you on the next episode. I'll probably be doing the Amos Hoffman next. So this will probably be dropping on Monday, so stay tuned for that. And make sure you watch the Mimiko interview. We'll see you on the next interview. Happy listening. Or next video. And next interview.